A warm welcome to you all to this channel. And in this channel, we offer you tips and strategies to enable you live up to a higher purpose. We share with you keys that you can apply in your own life to be able to achieve success and greatness in your life. My name is Anne Muli, taking you through these discussions, and you're most welcome. Today, we shall be discussing about the attitude of gratitude. What is the importance of saying a thank you? Now, gratitude is the state of being grateful. It is appreciation for benefits and kindness received. It is an attitude that we cultivate and we maintain as we go through life. Being grateful is making a choice to look at the big picture and to be able to see all the great things that we are endowed with instead of focusing on that which we lack. It is taking an action to count our blessings when we are facing lack or when we are in need. And so it is very important that each one of us cultivates this attitude of being grateful. So being grateful is choosing to remind ourselves that what we have is a lot more compared to that which we lack. And when we face tough times, difficulties, and hardships, we remember to look back at the storms of life that we overcame and we conquered. So it is maintaining a positive attitude despite everything that we face or anything that we are lacking in this life. And therefore, the attitude of gratitude should and ought to be our default mode as we go through life. Number two, very important thing about gratitude is that gratitude is the antidote for entitlement. In life, it's very easy to take many things for granted. It's very easy to take people for granted. In life, it's very important that we consider and realize that anything we have in this life is a privilege. It is not a right. And privileges can be taken away. And it has been said that we never know what we have until we lose it. So it's important that we appreciate the privileges that we have in this life. Instead of complaining and murmuring about what we don't have, can we look at what we have already? Can we give thanks for that which we have already? Each day is another opportunity to be thankful. First, to be thankful to God, for He has given us the breath of life, for His gift of the oxygen, the air that we breathe in, for the peace of mind, for good health, for joy and delight in our hearts, and many other things that we have. Number two, let's be grateful to the people who are in our lives. Let's be thankful to our parents. They raised us up. Let's be grateful to the teachers who taught us because they enabled us to get an education and build our career. Let us be grateful to our family members, to our friends, colleagues, mentors that we have had in this life because they have contributed towards enabling us to get where we are at in our lives. So you don't have to offer people a gift or money in order for them to know that you appreciated their kindness. A simple thank you makes a big difference. When you receive anything from anyone, saying a thank you implies that you received what they offered to you with a grateful heart, and what they offered to you made a difference in your life, and you appreciated the difference that it made. The third thing about gratitude is that gratitude harnesses good relationships with God and also with other people. Whenever you receive something from anyone, always know and remember that they have an expectation. They are watching to see whether you received what they offered you with a grateful heart. They are watching to see your reaction, whether you will despise or reject what you've been offered, and whether you will start to complain and murmur about what you've been offered. So, saying a thank you is motivation enough for those who render you or show you some form of kindness from one time to another to continue offering you that form of kindness. The fourth thing about gratitude is that gratitude is a key that unlocks for you most of God's blessings. When you learn to give thanks in all circumstances, you will find that you will always have something to be thankful for in your life. There was a season in my own life when I used to go to God just asking for one thing or another. And immediately I received what I needed, I would quickly forget and neglect to go back to give thanks. In that season, what I realized is that my life stagnated a lot and I accomplished very little. But at one point, I learned about the importance of being grateful and saying thank you. And so I purposed in my own life that for 1 year, I would not go to God asking for one thing or another. Instead, I would spend that whole year just giving thanks for what I already had. Now, if there was a year when I experienced so much progress in my own life, growth, open doors, countless blessings, it was that year. Gratitude became my key that opened for me and unlocked for me so much of God's blessings. And so since that time, I have made it a habit to give thanks and maintain a grateful heart in all circumstances, in all situations. And my life has never been the same again. So this is my challenge to you. Quit murmuring and complaining about your hardships. Quit murmuring and complaining about the lack of one thing or another. Instead, give thanks. And what I want to guarantee you is that you will start to experience a great difference. A great change will occur in your own lives. So if this video has been of helpful to you, remember to subscribe, like, and share. Also, remember to send us your comments on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you in part 2 of this discussion.